black cat winked at me and said, meh, when crossing the path in front of me while I was out on my afternoon walk. Of course, I know cats can't talk, but this one had distinctly winked at me, and I was convinced it was trying to tell me something. It was a week before Halloween, and while I'm not the superstitious type, it was quick to believe that the cat was an omen that I shouldn't ignore. As a result, as the cat headed into the woods on the side of the path, I quickly followed. The woods got thicker and thicker, the trees got dense with undergrowth, but the cat seemed to have no trouble moving through it. Clearly, it knew where it was going, while I did not. Just don't lose sight of it, I mumbled to myself. After at least a mile of tracking the cat through the woods, it began to turn dark, and I realized I had no idea where I was. Just then, I could no longer see the cat ahead of me. I came to a small clearing in the middle, which stood an old house, which was obviously abandoned. The windows were all broken, the shutters flapped in the wind, and to make matters worse, there seemed to be a whispering sound coming from inside. By now, both the black cat and any light from the setting sun had both disappeared, and I was frightened as I had ever been. I was lost, alone, and in the dark without any cell phone service. My only choice was to overcome my fears and go into the house and see why the black cat had led me there. I climbed onto the front porch, and as the sound from inside grew louder, what have I gotten myself into? I wondered to myself, my heart pounding. I walked through the front door to discover the black cat and her five kittens. While they were initially very frightened of me, I was able to assure all of them, and we lived happily thereafter.